They can take your world. They can take your heart. Cut you loose from all you know. But if it's your fate, then every step forward will always be a step closer to home.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Stackz video gaming video, and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts video. If it's your first time here and you like what you see in this vid, please like and subscribe. And if you've been here and you're wondering why you're looking at these figures, well, it's very simple. If you've seen my other Kingdom Hearts videos, you'll know I have an obsession with this franchise, and this channel is also a way for me to, have a bit of an outlet for this obsession here. Also, if you're a fan of TCGs such as Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, please go check out the main channel, Stackz Gaming. Link in the description, or probably a link up here somewhere. And if you like TCGs, there's tons of TCG videos on there. We have tons of giveaways, and not just for Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! But for a bunch of different TCGs as well. In fact, did you know that Kingdom Hearts had a TCG? It's true. You can check out that video on the link right here. It'll be somewhere on the screen. But don't forget to, check out the video and come right back so we can finish this video, okay? I re-uploaded it on this channel. Go ahead and enjoy that video, and come right back here. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get into this. I'm going to split this up into 3 sections, alright? First up, we'll be having what are Kingdom Hearts formation arts. Second is fakes and US versions. And finally, story involvement. So, what are Kingdom Hearts formation arts? Well, the formation arts figures are officially licensed sets of collectible figures, just like the static art figures and play arts figures that they also have, which we could talk about in a different video, by the way. If you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments below. Tons of merchandise I could talk about. But these were made for the Kingdom Hearts game series and are a part of Square Enix's large Formation Arts collectibles figurines. And as of 2013, 6 official Kingdom Hearts sets have been released. 3 of them based off Kingdom Hearts 1, and the other 3 based off Kingdom Hearts 2. They all follow this formula, by the way, where I had 3 heroes and 3 villains in each set. Well, except for Kingdom Hearts 2, they're pretty different in terms of design, and they also stopped the whole 3 and 3 thing. There was only 5 figures in each set. And just like this, here, let me show you here. Here we have Sora. Here's the base. And here we have Roxas. That came out in the Kingdom Hearts 2 set. Base is different. Different color. And it's a whole different type of design in general. Keep these markings in mind. They're pretty important for this video. All the figures are made of heavy plastic and feature a character or characters with important props, locations, or symbols that represent them. And here I've gathered some of my favorite ones to show you firsthand, okay? I have some more, they're just right here all around me. I kind of want to be careful with them, I don't want them to fall and break. I've already had like a broken one. Oh, and I'm dropping some already. Alright, so check these out. These are very awesome. The details on these are pretty damn amazing. Like you see down here, the whole entire stand he's on is made of dice, representing all his gambling ways. You got some bats here. Very nice detail on these. The chains, look, even back here you see the guy on the saw, skeleton, the cards. You see a little cage right here, the little eyeballs right here just sticking out. Very nice design work on all of these. You can even see the dice on his hand. Look at that. Very fantastic. Here's another example, because I know you have all your Final Fantasy fans out there. There's a Cloud. There's no Sephiroth, unfortunately. But very nice details on him, too. His Buster's sword right here. Very nice. I love the attention to detail on all these. Seriously. Roxas, too. Look at the back. The back, you have the Twilight Town right there. Looks good. Oh, I just smacked the camera. Apologies for that. Jafar is a nice one, too. You have the whole entire bottom part made of nothing but coins. Got some swords. Yago right here. Rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried. Genie back here. Very nice stuff. Very nice details. Even on the main 3 right here, you kind of see Sora here back in the back. You got Tinkerbell. You have obviously in Traverse Town. And then you kind of have zoom-ins of these because you go to the town section. It's basically this part right here, except the arrows are facing differently. Same thing with Goofy. He's on that tower that's back here. There's the Tinkerbells are facing differently. Well, no, the little arrow is. And of course, for you Riku fans, I'll gladly show you Riku, or else I'll be like killed here. Here's Riku, Kingdom Hearts 2 version. There was no Kingdom Hearts 1. From the iconic final battle here. When you're on the little ship. And for any Kyrie fans, here's a Kyrie. Purple fruit on top. Very nice looking. What I also love about these is that you also get some of the villains. And with Kingdom Hearts merch, you really don't ever get villains. Maybe some Disney villains, but you don't ever get actual figures of the main villains, like Handsome Ansem right here. Look at that. Looks gorgeous. Sorry, I'm gonna have to move you. I'm sorry about that, buddy. It's just a nice figure overall. Love how he's on that ice. Very sinister look on his face. Got his guardian, which I don't want to spoil who it is back there. Very nice. The hands, very awesome. So, the US got some of these, but they were just a little lower quality. Still really good. It's still amazing by all means. Just not the same. Unfortunately, I got rid of my US versions a few years ago, so I don't have anything to compare with. But if I remember correctly, the differences are not too big. I think it's just maybe some of the paint. I really don't remember the differences. For sure, the packaging was different. These came like in some mystery boxes. You had to assemble these yourself. In fact, you could even like take some of the pieces off. Let me see. There you go. So you would assemble these yourself. And the US ones came already built. And it came in these nice boxes, nice little window display boxes. But we definitely did not get all of them. We only got like 6 of them, I believe. I believe we got Sora, Donald, not Maleficent. Sora, Donald, Jack Skellington from the first set, and then from the second set we only got Cloud, Goofy, and Kyrie. That's all we got from the US. We didn't get the other parts of the sets. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is, I guess. And then we come to fake versions. Yes, there's fakes. I don't see any fakes of the other sets, just a lot of the first set, and there's quite a few differences. In fact, the one you're staring at right now is a fake, actually. I have the real one. Where is it at? Right here. I don't know if you can tell too much of a difference, but right away you can see paint differences, stuff like that. There's more of a wash on the real one. The fake one is just the generic, flat paint. But they do a good job though, and they're way cheaper. So if you don't really care about them being fake or not, have at it. Here you can tell a bit on the positions of the heads and stuff like that. The fingers, look at the finger on this one, and this one's like a huge glob of plastic just landed on it. The paint in the back, it's like it says more washed. This one's more gold, which is actually kind of a little bit nice if you think about it. The eyes right here, the eyes are painted red. The eyes are painted right here too. It's just subtle differences. The chairs. Now here is where you can tell the difference. Look at this blotch. It's so much cleaner on the real one. Look at this right here. Wow. Alright. Same thing on the gold. Like it says more washed here. This is just a flat paint. You go down here. Yeah, you can definitely tell on the neck. See, here's the neck's kind of painted. Not perfectly, but more subtle. And right here is just blotches just painted all over the place. And then if you need another way to tell, you can check the bottom, because these pieces come off. There we go. And all the real ones will have this shape right here under it. So you could see that. Focus, camera, focus. There you go, you can't see that. There you go, yeah. So it can fit in there perfectly, nice and snug, won't move. Now the fake one is just a hole. I like how they kept this shape, but it's just a hole down there. So it just spins around. But yeah, that didn't give away this for sure. And if I remember correctly, because it did have some of the fake ones, like the Sora, his neck wasn't even painted; it was all orange. I'll never find some pictures. If I can, I'll put them on the screen. And the keyblade is hard plastic. It was just super rubbery. If it even gets, it doesn't even have to get hot. It just starts warping right away. But finding fake ones could actually come really in handy, and I'll tell you why in a minute.
Almost forgot to mention that there's actually some different variants as well. There's some gray variants. You can check them up online. It's kind of like if they're unpainted versions. It's very cool. I haven't collected any of those myself yet, so I couldn't show them in the video. But I should definitely be buying some soon if you guys want to check that out in a part 2 or something.
Now, I'm pretty damn sure that this does not have to do anything with the video game story. But if you've played all the games and you know anything about the history of the games and the creator, anything could mean something in this story. Apologize if they look a little dusty, by the way, they're just on my shelf. So if you play the games, you know the whole entire final fight was basically based on a chess game. Though it's not really chess, it's its own game. Like if you look up the chessboard that they're selling on the Square Enix website, which I'm going to buy by the way, if you guys want a review of that, let me know. It says it doesn't come with instructions to play the game, meaning it's some sort of other game, it's not actually chess. It's just obviously based off of that. But these pieces could have been some sort of hints towards the future, or inspiration. Like if you haven't noticed already, these are obviously all chess pieces. You have the white set and the black set. Like you have over here, Handsome is the black king. And where'd you go? There you go. Sora being the white king. There's also some other pieces like a Kairi. Kairi's a queen. See right there, white queen. But there's some duplicates as well. Like if you don't want Kairi to be the white queen, you could have a Minnie as well. Focuses on there. The shadows are pawns. Makes sense. And like you could tell earlier if you saw it, like the Kingdom Hearts 2 pieces are different and they don't have any chess piece on the back. That sucks. I don't know why they stopped doing that. We just got a bunch of swords from different versions and stuff, different worlds. But I think they could have kept that up. This is one of the reasons why I said, you know, finding some of the bootleg ones, the fakes, is not a bad idea. Because, you know, you want some more pawns, you don't really want to pay the price for the real ones. You get a bunch of these fake ones. You'll probably just have to buy the set over and over and over, but the sets are fairly cheap if you find the fake ones. And what you could also do is you could also swap out the bottoms here. Like I said earlier, they come off. They also come off from here. They have the same shape, except I think these are a little more bigger, so they're kind of loose on here. Yeah, you could always glue that if you really want to, or just put something there to we call it blue tack, just to stick it on. Yeah, I love this piece right here in my hand, by the way. This is one of my favorite things ever because Nominee doesn't get enough of anything. And this is just a gorgeous piece right here. Look at that. With the little stairs, chain of memories. Like I said, you put these together. Even this, when you put together, even little Sora could come off here. Very awesome. I hate that they stopped making these. Can you imagine how many we would have now with all the characters? Aqua, Terra, Van, all the organization members would have been awesome. But yes, you can switch the bottoms off of the original ones and swap them. If you really want to make the whole chess set, though it might come out more expensive than the chess set coming out, and that one's expensive, that one's like $700. But if you really want all these like officially, it'll probably cost you even more than that, to be honest. If you want to make a chess set of this, but there's no board for this, so that kind of sucks. There was a time where I actually wanted to make this whole chess set, and probably use like a glass chessboard would have been nice. But then we have this new one coming out, so I guess you could also use that chessboard if you get that. But yeah, like I was saying about the game, you never know, okay? You never know if you play the whole franchise, you know the creator. You know that, like I said, nothing can mean something, and anything can mean everything. So this could have been a hint, even if it sounds crazy all the way back then. But look how the story has developed, and apparently there were seeds planted since back then. Or he makes it up as he goes. Either way, it's awesome. And once again, I hit the camera. I just don't understand why they didn't continue with the second set, or the second like series of these, where they just swapped out the bottoms for these. Mickey doesn't even have a king piece. You have to swap one out. And actually, I don't even know, do we even have a pawn for the white set? I don't even think we have a pawn for the white set. But anyways, like I said in the beginning, if you liked this video, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be doing much more videos like this, and if you have any recommendations, comment them down below. I have tons and tons of merchandise, and even if it's something that you want me to review or just make a video of and I don't have it, I will buy it, okay? My collection can never get big enough. But yeah, it could be figures, keyblades, even coasters, okay? Because there's even some Japan exclusive coasters that I got my hands on some of them. I can make a whole video on that as well. And be happy you watch this before, you know, this becomes officially part of the game somehow. And just like there was cards, alright? There was a card game, and in the back of those cards, it looked like the Chain of Memories cards. So you don't even know if that could be part of the story. I wonder what happened to that. I wonder if they'll ever bring that back. Even if it's just, you know, story-wise. But anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I really hope to see you all next time.